YouTube, how's everybody doing? Speedfree 2010 here, and welcome back to the channel. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be doing the last customization video for the Chop Shop DLC, at least as far as I know of. And today, we're going to be taking a look at the brand new Bravado Gauntlet Interceptor as part of the Chop Shop DLC. To get this car, you can get it off of Warstock Cash and Carry, where all the other patrol cars are. And it has two prices. The buy it now price is $5,420,000, and it is acquired by playing the new Cluck and Bell Farm Raid heist and playing the first mission titled Slush Fund. The trade price, what you're seeing right now, is acquired when you complete the raid, the entire raid as a leader, the finale as a leader. So to unlock this car, you basically have to play it as a leader. But to be fair, you're better off just playing the whole thing and getting the trade price, which is $4,065,000. Excuse me. Now, to put that one into perspective, the standard Hellfire basically is much cheaper, going for $745,000. So to put this into perspective, divide the price of the Gauntlet Hellfire to the price of the standard Hellfire, the Interceptor to the standard Hellfire. This thing is basically worth 5 standard Hellfires for the buy it now price, 5.4 to be exact, or for the buy it now price, 7.2. This car is a cop car and is in the emergency class. The only way you can customize it is if you have a Arena War workshop like myself, as you can see here, an auto shop, a custom auto shop as part of your office garage, an Avenger, or an MOC. You cannot take this into Los Angeles Customs. You can take this into the LS car meet, but you're only allowed to rev the engine in the parking lot and or take it to the test track. You can't mod it there. And another thing about this car before we get started, this car is in the emergencies class, and while it is based off of his muscle car variant, this car cannot do wheelies. Another thing, this car is obviously a Dodge Challenger police car. The one that you see in the thumbnail is actually one that was seized from a suspect down here in my home state of Texas, and one that was modified for use of the Texas Department of Public Safety, or DPS. That one was modified. Depending on the state that you live in the United States, depends on which Charger you get. Some of them use the entry-level V8 model, the RT, while some of them use the Hellcat, the one that you see in the such as Marion County down in Florida, which is primarily used for community outreach programs, and that one was literally seized by a drug dealer. The one that you see in the thumbnail is actually used on patrol, and that's the only one. That's also so far the only Hellcat Red Eye that's actually active. But anyway, let's get right into it. And so anyway, let's get right into it. Oh, another thing I want to let you guys know about this car. All of the customization from the standard Hellfire, with the exception of the police equipment, is basically copied over. So if you already have a standard Hellfire, you've already seen the visual customization. If not, I'll go ahead and showcase it here. First, let's get this thing beefed up with the performance. Brakes, engine, upgrade, turbo, and everything. Transmission, and turbo. So now we can start doing this thing the real way. As you can see, I had my character Vinny Wheeler dressed up as quote unquote a interceptor, more like a like a plainclothes cop. So as you can see, all the other excuse me, all of the other police modifications, excuse me, the standard Hellfire customizations are transferred over. So if you're expecting anything different, it's not really going to be here. The only thing you're getting is the cop upgrades. Speaking of which, I'm going for a certain look. You'll see what I mean. Hey, cop cars are cool, man. And this one is the most expensive and probably the best performing one. I've taken it out for customization. Not customization. I cannot talk today. I've taken it out for a test drive. It feels similar to the standard Hellfire, except it's got better acceleration and a better traction. It's not as loose. Top speed seems to be a tiny bit slower, but the handling and acceleration more than makes up for it. In my opinion, at least. I think it could be just a tiny bit faster. Yeah, I feel like it could be just a tiny bit faster, but I'm not really complaining. So headlights, I'm gonna put whites on here. Oh, and another thing, there's also something else you need to know about this car. What is it? Other than, oh, not deliveries. So, yeah, one thing I feel that a lot of you feel that I need to. Man, I really cannot talk today. One thing I feel that you need to know about this car is, this car, while it is in GTA 6, it's actually a really old car. Allow me to explain right quick. Back in 2020, GTA 5 was originally supposed to have gotten a Cops and Crooks DLC. A DLC taking the name from the game mode from GTA 4, the same name. Basically how it would have worked is it would have put us in free mode with cops on one side and crooks on the other, with the cops having access to police having access to police equipment such as other cop cars and stuff. Cars like this one, the two police cruisers that we got early on the update, the Bravado Greenwood, and the police Buffalo. But however, unfortunately, it was due to come out summer 2020. But however, unfortunately, due to the unfortunate time of the death of fellow Houston native George Floyd by the hands of police officers, and the situation surrounding his death at the time, with the riots going on not just over the nation but all over the world, it was unfortunately canceled, and we were given the summer special update instead. But it's not all doom and gloom, because a lot of the stuff that was in there ended up getting repurposed, such as the M16 service rifle, the Bravado Greenwood, which was originally a cop car from that update, and from the contract update, and possibly the Buffalo STX, which also came out of the contract, as well as the Granger 3600 LX SUV. The reason why I say this is because due to leaks that happened years ago, those cars, what I just mentioned, were part of the game files. So it could have been, so either those cars were older variants of the Buffalo and the Granger, or they could have been the new ones that were released as civilian cars. I don't know. As far as I'm concerned, as far as I do know, the only one that so far has not been touched is the police Gauntlet, which I'm going to go ahead and guess it's this exact one right here. So if you think about it, this is the only one from that canceled DLC that probably has not been touched and is probably currently in its original form, or was probably rebuilt from the ground up. So that's yes. So to be fair, is it from Grand Theft Auto 6? Yes, but also no. To be fair, yes, it is, but also no. It's actually from an old DLC. So anyway, I just felt that people should know about that. So if you don't know, now here's some extra trivia for you. No, with that being said, well, hey, like I said, unmarked cop cars are cool. I said cop cars are cool. Muscle car cop cars are cool. Unmarked cop cars are even better, in my opinion, at least. Like I said, all the customization from the standard Hellfire carries over to this one. So you have all the standard seats, the spoilers, the roof, the skirt or lack thereof. Do I want a plastic? Plastic. I'm gonna go plastic or carbon. No, I'm gonna go plastic because my car is already metallic carbon fiber black. Suspension, suspension, unlike my standard Hellfires, which is at stock, I'm gonna drop this one lower. Transmission did, turbo did. Okay, wheels, okay. This, well, I already know what I'm gonna do this one. And bulletproof tires. Do I want? Nah, I'm gonna keep it white. Or wait, hold on. Let me see. I wonder. Okay, is that is the concaves or the standard chromatics that I already have on? No, I'm gonna keep them as is. And all that's left, window, boom. Huh? Okay, bye-bye. Boom, my unmarked car. Oh wait, I think I forgot to change the bumpers. I'm not sure if I mentioned this when I was doing the bumpers and whatnot, but the searchlights and the lights on the push bar, they all work when you flash on the high beams. Hang on, let me go back and change the front end of my since the splitter color match my splitter. Gonna think of it, let me color match my skirts as well.
What's it going to be? What can I do?
So anyway, that's pretty much all I have to say for this build. I hope you guys really enjoyed it. Let me know what you guys think. Oh yeah, my final thoughts on this. Should you get it? I mean, it's gonna cost you $4 million regardless. So, if you have the money, I would say, no, wait, nah, scratch that. Let me take this thing for a test drive first, then I'll give my Then I'll get my thoughts on it. So let me. Do I really want to? No, I didn't. No, I said I didn't want to. Let me. No, I'm gonna keep it as is. My apologies, everybody. So let's take this thing for a test drive, and I'll give you my thoughts on it afterwards. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, that's gonna conclude the customization video for this evening. So, my final thoughts on this car: is it expensive? Definitely overpriced. Yes. Is it cool? Yes. Should you get it? I'd say get it if you want the money. I mean, if you have the money. Personally, I would say probably grab it, because in the back of my mind, it gives me hope that that canceled Cops and Crooks DLC may actually see the light of day. Probably either before the life cycle of GTA 5 Online is over, or possibly, and what I personally think should be more likely, is wait till GTA 6. But either way, I would be very impressed with the decision. So anyway, that's gonna do it from me. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know what you guys think of my build. If there's anything you would change on this car, or leave it as is. And as always, thanks for watching. Hope y'all have a safe weekend, and stay blessed. Later.